Welcome everyone to Pristina, Kosovo for the Europe Cup Qualifier. We are ready to get set for a full day of 3x3 action here from Skenderbeu Square, where teams will try to qualify to the Europe Cup 2024, which will be hosted in Vienna, August 22nd till 25th. We got 5 teams already qualified to that event, both on the men's and women's side. And this weekend and next weekend, we will have 4 Europe Cup qualification tournaments to determine the last 7 teams in the field. Copenhagen started yesterday. Pristina, Kosovo starts today. And Bratislava and Bucharest will start next week. And again, 7 teams will qualify from these 4 qualification tournaments. One team in each gender out of those 7 will come from this tournament here in Pristina. We got 9 men's teams divided in 2 pools. We got 7 women's teams divided in 2 pools as well. The weather out here in Pristina is just crisp for some 3x3 action. Wonderful. It's 23 degrees Celsius, and if you go by Fahrenheit, that is about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. And there's not a lot of wind, not a lot of humidity. So perfect conditions for some 3x3 action. And again, we'll be with you here all day. We're starting right now, obviously, at 10 o'clock. We'll be here until about a little bit after noon. Then we have a short break. We come back at 2, and we will 10-minute sprint into the night with the last game ending around 10:30 tonight local time. Now, we are about to get set and get going with this action, but if you are new to this FIBA 3x3 game, new to this channel, you hit the subscribe button below, and make sure you follow us on Instagram as well, at FIBA 3x3 and at FIBA 3x3W, to follow all of the action here from Pristina, as well as all of the other tournaments going on this weekend. Look, we got the Copenhagen Europe Cup Qualifier, we got a World Tour going on, ladies and gentlemen, right now in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia as well on the pro circuit side for the men. But y'all stick with me. Y'all stick with me, please. It's going to be a fun day. My name's Boz Rosendahl, and they also call me the Mountain. If you want to hit me up during this broadcast and have a little interaction, I am open to that. My socials are at BAZZ50. And let's get things started with the team introduction for the first few teams on the slate here today.
First name we call Team Armenia with number 77.
And it's Team Armenia coming out first. Number 77, it's the big man, Yura Melikyan.
Number 2, Marat Mikhalyan.
Not ranked in the country. He's joined by Marat Mikhalyan, Samvel Gevorgyan, and Tigran Tumyan. And those 4 fellas will represent Team Armenia out here. They're your number 9 seed. No international caps for the fellas just yet, so this is their first time representing Armenia on the 3x3 stage. They are going to be facing a tough Azerbaijan squad. Akbarov, Yabarail, Amil Hamzayev, Endar Polatkanli, and Jordan D'Angelo Davis. All of these fellas have represented Azerbaijan before on the international stage, with Amil Hamzayev with 29 caps, a mainstay on this Azerbaijan squad. There's your referee, Marek Malashevsky. And you saw Amil Hamzayev. And he is going to be big underneath the basket. These teams are getting ready to get going. Some pictures taken. All smiles just now. And again, this is Pool A, men's Pool B action. So these teams will compete not just with each other, but also with Albania, Cyprus, and Kosovo. And on the other side of the bracket, it's going to be Ireland, Luxembourg, Andorra, and Malta trying to compete. Azerbaijan, by the way, your number 2 seed here in this tournament. And And these teams have never faced each other in international competition, but we are about to get going here from Skenderbeu Square, Pristina, for our first 10-minute sprint in this Europe Cup qualifier. And I think we got some technical stuff that we're waiting on. So here we go. First 10-minute sprint is underway. It's Davis with the rock. A little cross-clean action in the first bucket already on the board for Azerbaijan. Armenia, a fake, a side dribble, big two-point shot, no make. So no answer for the Armenians just yet. Davis on his way to the rack, dumps it off. And a foul as a result. So the big fella, Hamzayev, will step up to the stripe. Hamzayev, again, a mainstay on this Azerbaijan squad, 33 years old. Big one, big fella with number 14. And Mukurtumyan, apologies, pressured out of bounds. Armenia, one of the younger squads out here. All four fellas representing Armenia are 18 years of age. So Armenia investing in youth in 3x3. Mikhailyan spinning and almost winning, but that bucket didn't drop. Davis on the move, behind the back. Hamzayev, can he shoot from two? No good. Rebound Armenia. Ball's cleared. Ooh, a pretty pass, but no catch. So that Wilson will go out of bounds. And a reset for the team in blue, Azerbaijan.
Hamzayev scores 3-0 Azerbaijan.
Hamzayev again. And I told you, he's the mainstay on this Azerbaijan squad. Been on the team for a long, long time. 29 international caps for him. Oh. That ball goes out of bounds. Again, Azerbaijan up 3-0 right now. That pass just a little bit strong. So here we go. Davis on the move. Davis to the rack, slashing. And the bucket right there. Can Armenia get on the board? Can they answer? A fake, not a make. They go down to the body shop. The big fella spins. And there's your first Armenian point. Melikyan. But Davis right away with the answer. 5-1 Azerbaijan off to the races. Foul on the floor. Davis running into Mukurtumyan. Mukurtumyan now with the pass. There you go. Melikyan, high post action. He's trying to find his teammate. Can't find him, so a 1-foot fadeaway for him. No make. Rebound track down. Azerbaijan loses the rock. Open shot, no good. And another miss. Big steps, but shots are contested. Azerbaijan is sticking close to the Armenians, and Azerbaijan just keeps scoring.
6-1 for Azerbaijan.
Another block on a 2-point shot. So the young Armenians getting pressured out of a lot of their action. And Azerbaijan playing a physical brand of 3x3 basketball now, even blocking 2-point shots. It's a 6-1 lead. Davis on the move. And a very strong layup as a result. Mikhailian, a long shot. And that Wilson will go out of bounds. Armenia will have a fresh 12-second shot clock to work with. Davis, though, take a look. That's the fast lane to the rack. The big fella, Melikyan. Veteran move, gets his Wilson taken away. Armenia off the glass on the board, and afterwards a warning extended for playing defense in the circle after a score. You have to let the other team establish position with the Wilson. Oh, Ender spinning and winning. Wilson mishandled. Davis tracks it down. Davis looking at a shot, contested, no make, no call on the play. So Armenia back in possession. Davis again. Ooh.
Seconds. Timeout.
So first TV timeout, and Azerbaijan so far looking very sharp, playing a physical brand of 3x3 basketball. Armenia again. All these four fellas for Armenia representing their country for the very first time in 3x3. All 18 years of age. And they have to adjust, and they have to adjust quickly to be able to get a win here against a seasoned Azerbaijan squad. So again, I hope y'all are enjoying this action from Skanderborg Square. Ender, float game, 8-2. Oh, pretty pass. And he delivers. Gevorgyan with the score after that Melikyan touch pass. Ender, can he answer? Back to Davis. Davis on the move again to kick it out. Hamzayev, 2 points down. It's 11-3. And Armenia needs some offense.
11-3 for
float game's good. So Armenia has woken up a little bit as far as scoring. The offensive end is coming together a little bit. It's just the defensive end where they have to try to stop Azerbaijan. Davis, foul on the play. Davis again. Davis pulls up for two. No good. Rebound tracked down by the Armenians, and Davis commits a foul. Now, again, for those of you that are new to 3x3, there is no individual fouls. It's all team fouls. We can't see how many there are, though, as I think the scoreboard is having some issues. But we go by team fouls, and that is all good until about 7 of those. Once you hit 7, it's 2 free throws every time on a foul. But look again, the big fella, Melikyan, bump in the bucket. Rebound. Tracked down by Azerbaijan. It ends up in the hands of Polat Kanli. And scrapping underneath the board is Yabrail. Yabrail here almost finishing up the play with a bucket, but gets fouled in the process. So free throw coming up for Akbarov Yabrail, the 22-year-old, is 10th international cap. Melikyan. Oh, Azerbaijan took his cookies. It's Davis now. Davis trying to end somebody, but missed the dunk.
12-5 for Azerbaijan. 4 minutes and 55 seconds till the end.
So Armenia back in possession, but they only have 4 points so far. They need some buckets. It's the big fella trying to move some furniture, and it works, but a technical foul after the play. Yura Melikyan got a bucket, but then was a little handsy after the play, and Armenia already had gotten a warning for playing defense after a score. So, because this is the second time, a technical free throw, but Hamzayev cannot connect on the free throw.
12-6 leads Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan, though, a comfortable lead, 12-6. Hamzayev pulling up for 2. And that's left begging, so a quick shot from the Armenians. No good as well. Rebounds had. Hamzayev takes a look at it but doesn't do it. Dave is on the move again. Back to Hamzayev. Hamzayev, a step back for the big fella. And he drops 2 off. So Azerbaijan looking very comfortable, and Armenia cannot answer again. Davis checking down the rebound on the move. Crossing over. Uh-oh. Oh, he dropped him off for 2. Splashing like a kid's pool.
16-6 for Azerbaijan.
16-6 on that mean crossover. And Mikaelyan putting the 7th point on the board for the Armenians. Now a steal, and he's looking at Melikyan. Melikyan 1-foot fadeaway. Gets his own board, scoops it up and misses. Tracked down by Gevorgyan, and Gevorgyan gets his own rebound after the miss. A reset. Mikaelyan from the corner.
16-9 leads Azerbaijan.
Davis behind the back. Hamzayev again, pick and pop action, working to perfection. 18 points on the board for Azerbaijan. This could be over quickly, and a couple of missed shots there for the Armenians. Hamzayev again, the man's just unconscious. He keeps launching 2s. Oh, pretty pass, but a missed layup. Blew the crib. Oh. Armenia is a little bit out of sorts on that position. So our second TV timeout, and Azerbaijan is sitting very comfortably on a 9-point lead. They got the 2s raining, and it's been the veteran Amil Hamzayev, and he's got the scope unlocked, and he's making it rain from long range.
Two minutes 55 till the end. 18-9 leads Azerbaijan in the first game of the first day.
Davis will take the check. Davis gets a screen. Looking to get to the rack, scoop, and that's bucket flavor. 19-9, a 2-point shot will end things for Azerbaijan. They got the ball in the hands of Davis. Down to the body shop, Hamzayev. He can play down there as well. A fake and a make. So Azerbaijan at 20, Armenia. They need a bucket and they need a lot of stops, but this game looks like it could end very soon. Hamzayev to Davis. Davis sizing up the competition. Between the legs, crossing, and that's it. Azerbaijan pick up the first win.
21-9.
A physical, well-played game by Azerbaijan, and Armenia is going to have to turn
We have now scoreboard. It's time for team presentation. We welcome team of Cyprus with number 74, Victor Yanimidis.
It's time for the next game.
Number 7,
And we hop on
Number 6
to the second game in Pool B action. It's Cyprus and Albania meeting up. Cyprus qualifying to the Europe Cup last year. 3 out of 4 players made it to that Europe Cup. It's Christos Loizides, Marios Georgiou, Stefanos Iliadis, and Victor Ieronimides.
Albania with number 22.
And the last one, Victor Ieronimides, the only one not on that Europe Cup team last year that represented
number
Cyprus.
12, Abdel Juzeli.
And they're facing Albania.
And number 0, Julian Shahini.
And you see number 0 coming out, Julian Shahini. He's joined by Elian Memkaj, Eldi Hisa, and Abdel Juzeli. These are your 4 fellas representing Albania. And this is again Pool B action where we just saw Azerbaijan take down Armenia. And all of these teams again competing for that one ticket at the end of this tournament to make it to the Europe Cup 2024, which will be held in Vienna in August. So as these teams get ready to get warmed up, they have played each other before in international competition. Both times coming in the Europe Cup qualifiers in the past, and it's been a one-sided affair so far, as Cyprus has won both those games. And again, Cyprus playing in that Europe Cup last year that was held in Jerusalem, Israel. And they had a little bit of a problem scoring the Wilson. They only scored 6.5 points per game. But they have a new opportunity here, and again, they qualified last year, so here we go. All of the 3x3 action here from Pristina, Kosovo, coming your way by means of me, Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. Here we Albania with a shot from the outside. 2's up, 2's down. Big first 2 points on the board for Elian Memkaj, the 22-year-old. Iladis tries to answer with a 2, no make foul on the play. Stefanos Iladis. With the number 6, this is your number 1 ranked player in Cyprus. Georgiou. Iladis again. A screen, looking to size up his opponent. Iladis. 3 seconds on the shot clock, passes it out. Loizides, a floaty. Rebounds rebounds back to Cyprus, though. Well, sometimes you just want to get your shot back. And this might be one of those where you really don't know what happened there. But we'll stop talking about it. That's okay. Anyway, hope you are enjoying the stream from Pristina, Kosovo here, Skenderbo Square. Again, the site of 2 days of 3x3 action. We'll be here all day today. A short break around noon. But we'll host games until 11 o'clock at night. Almost 11 o'clock, 10:30-ish, 11. And then we'll be back tomorrow afternoon with the knockout rounds to determine who can make it to the Europe Cup. It's Albania, a size up, 2 down, second 2-pointer drained. 4 points on the board for Albania. Cyprus, they need an answer. They need it fast. Big bully, but no bucket. Rebounds missed as well. That ball goes out of bounds. So Gizeli and Memkai so far connecting from the outside for Albania. Hisa. Oh, misconnection there. So possession back to the team in white. Iliadis. Pick and roll action, working to perfection.
Georgiou scores.
Georgiou with a nice layup. Albania, another shot from the outside. Help sides played by the Cyprians. Georgios.
Another point from Georgiou.
And that's point number 2 for Cyprus. Oh, faking, but ending up making it for Albania. The spin cycle, he had him lost. 5-2.
Eight minutes and 21 seconds to the end. 5-2 for Albania.
Down below, another bucket for Cyprus, who's looking to bully their way back into the game. Giseli sidestep. And a slip for the 31-year-old, ranked number 13 in Albania. Tallest player on the squad, him and Shahini, standing 205. And here's Shahini. Oh, a fake on his way to the rack underneath. No make, but a foul. So Memkaj will step to the line, take a look, faked him out of his shoes, got to the rack. Took the contact, couldn't make the bucket though. Oh, he might have stepped out of bounds. Iliadis. And an offensive foul underneath, as Loizides was a little bit overzealous on that seal. Take a look, push off, and the referee ending that quickly. Ball back to Albania. Faking, stepping through, scoop shot no good, rebound out to Cyprus. Oh, lost to Wilson, out of bounds.
Three seconds. Cyprus ball. 5-3 leads Albania against Cyprus.
It's 5-3 after about 2.5 minutes of play. A fresh 12 for Cyprus. They go back to the pick and roll action.
Offensive foul.
But an offensive foul called as arms were extended by Iernomidis on that screen. And, you know, that's one of the focal points of the year for the referees. No extending the arms on screens. Another 2 for the Albanians. Well, you know, that one might end up in Albania. Well, so again, a fresh 12 for Cyprus. Iliadis stepping back, dropping it down low to the body shot, but turnaround, no make. Albania back at it, just past the 7-minute mark. Oh, spinning and winning. He put it behind his own back. Hisa. 2 points drained, so Cyprus back into it, 6-5.
2 points by Iliadis.
And no answer from Albania, and that will get us to our first TV timeout. With Albania bringing the sauce on the last play. Playing hide and seek with that Wilson. And take a look at things that's happened so far. It was Georgiou with the first 2 bully buckets for Cyprus, but Albania, again, they've been bringing the sauce, spinning and fading on that shot. Ioannou to Iliades. Iliades midi. That's down 6-6. Tie game. So good play for Cyprus out of that TV timeout. And Albania go back down off the glass. The bank's open on that shot.
Six minutes and 70 seconds till the end.
So again, these 2 teams, part of the 9 group of men's teams here, will be competing for that spot. Also 7 women's teams representing their countries. Oh, a travel called. Shahini, a couple steps too many on the clear. Georgiou. Looking to get an entry pass going, and on the pass, it's a foul called. So a fresh 12 seconds for Cyprus. They go looking for Loizides. Loizides in the post, kicks it out. Iliades. Buckets.
For the first time, 2 points, 8,
So Cyprus has woken
Cyprus.
up offensively. Albania, no answer. So Georgiou to Iliades. Iliades, can he do it again? A fake, a kick out. There's Loizides. Loizides for 2. Thank you.
10-7.
So 10-7.
Cyprus lead against
Albania now under a little bit of pressure. Hisa kicks it out. Memkaj. And they started out shooting so well, but the 2-point shot has dried up for Albania. Meanwhile, Iliades is going to work.
Iliades scores.
And another unforced error by the Albanians. And again, Iliades tries for 2. This time he misses. Cooled off just a little bit. Oh, spin move action, but blocked by Iliades. He gave a little kiss with it, too, and then hit the 2. What is happening out here? Iliades with the block and a little kiss and then a 2, and then, oh, an unsportsmanlike foul. Oh, yep. A little bit of retaliation after the kiss that was blown by Iliades. So an unsportsmanlike foul in Albania.
12-7, 4 minutes
And Stefanos Iliades has taken over the game here. The 29-year-old, again, ranked number 1 in Cyprus. Coming up huge here in the last stretch where Cyprus has completely taken over this game and Albania is out of sorts. Iliades will get 2 free throws out of this. We can see Albania now is at the bonus, which means next foul, next defensive foul will be 2 free throws going to Cyprus. And Iliades calmly finishes the free throws off. 14-7, a big lead all of a sudden for Cyprus in this game. Shahini trying to direct traffic. 2 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to have to take a shot. That's a miss. Rebound tracked down by Cyprus. Back to Iliades. Hisa. Off the screen, but a call on the floor. And I do believe that might be an offensive foul. Yes, it is. So the 7th foul in Albania. Now again, because this is an offensive foul, there won't be 2 free throws. A defensive foul will give out 2 free throws. Ioannou down to the post. A kick out. Ioannou for 2. So Albania, they need some offense. They started out great. They got good shots. They got good drives, but they've gone dry here a little bit. That will help. Spinning and winning. Giseli. Georgiou. Yernomides. There's Georgiou. Luizides. Georgiou almost lost to Wilson. Working behind the screen. A cross pass. Yernomides again. And Georgiou with the board. And there's your 8th foul in Albania. And again, that physicality that they brought earlier in the game now is giving them some trouble, as Cyprus is going to go to the free throw line every single time. We've gotten to our second TV timeout, but again, take a look at the fouls. 8 fouls on Albania means 2 free throws coming up for Cyprus. And we still have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one. And Cyprus has really taken control of the game here in the last few minutes. So Marios Georgiou on the line. The 32-year-old is your second-ranked player in Cyprus, also a part of that team that made it to the Europe Cup last year and trying to repeat this year. No connection on the free throws, so Albania have a shot to come back into this game with 3:45 left. Giseli. And I think that's an offensive foul. Yes, it is. So that's foul number 9, Giseli. Bumping, but a little bit too much. So the 9th foul in Albania, which means the next foul will be the double bonus. Now, again, for those of you that are new to 3x3, that's a spot you do not want to be in. From the 10th foul on, it means, as Iliades pulls up again, from the 10th foul on, it means that on a defensive foul, it won't just be 2 free throws. It will be 2 free throws as well as possession. So that is a death sentence right there in 3x3 basketball. There's no way you can recover from that. Well, there is a way because it's 3x3 basketball and anything can happen, but it doesn't often happen that a team gets to the double bonus and wins a game. Anyway, Iliades with the alley-oop play. Luizides mishandles it. Rebounds picked up by Georgiou. 15-8 Cyprus. A kick out, Giseli, and the connection for the Albanians from long range has been off since the start of the game. Cyprus here as your 6th seed, Albania as a 7th. So we were talking about that double bonus, and here we are. Their 10th foul on the Albanians. So 2 free throws and possession coming up for Victor Iernomides. But Cyprus can connect on the free throws they're given. Iernomides. Make it on the second, though.
Cyprus lead against Albania. 3 minutes and 1 second till the end. Next up, we have the first game in the women category.
Iliades, Sharon,
Andorra.
Iernomides again with a 2. So Cyprus is running away with this game, 18-8. Right now on a huge run. And a block, Iernomides, or Iliades, I mean. Thought he had another one, but no way. But as you can maybe remember, it was a 7-6 game. Actually, even a 7-3 game for Albania. And it's an 18-8 game now. So that's a 15-1 run on Cyprus. The Albanian offense, fully disappeared.
Try for point number 9 for Albania.
Iliadis loses to Wilson. Oh, no foul in the play, so another bucket for the Albanians. It's 18-9. The answer, though, is right there for Georgiou. So 20-10, actually. A missed 2 on the Albanian side. Iliadis could end the game, and no good, but rebound back to him. He tries for another one. That's in and out. Memkaj trying to look at his matchups, but passes it to Ghizelli. He has to take a shot under pressure. And Cyprus controls the board yet again, this time underneath the basket. It's Georgiou, and that will end the game. A huge run by Cyprus to take away this one from Albania, 21-10 in men's Pool B action.
Now it's time for the first game in the women category, Ireland against Andorra. So please, teams, approach to the field.
So we shift our attention to the women's side of things here as Ireland gets ready to get going. It's Grain Dwyer, Enya Maguire, Claire Melia, and Aine O'Connor. Ireland out here as your second seed.
Pristina Andres Rabasa. Number 13, Claudia.
And they're going to be taking on
Number 5,
some seasoned veterans from Andorra.
12, Claudia Brunet Solano.
None more seasoned than that lady. Claudia Brunet, 31 international caps, has been on the squad for a while now. She's joined by Claudio Guri Moreno, Cristina Andres Rabasa, and Maria Sobani Bosch. A new addition to the squad, a 21-year-old. And again, this Team Andorra, your 7th seed here in the competition. Andorra used to be a mainstay on the World Championship, World Cup teams, or World Cups in FIBA 3x3, I mean. But have not represented on a main level event since 2018. Have been trying to get to the Europe Cup every year and are trying so again this year, but they are going to have to they are facing a tough and here we go.
Andorra versus Ireland.
Next 10-minute sprint off to the races. Women's Pool B action coming at you live from Pristina, Kosovo, Skenderbeu Square. And Ireland's on the board. 2 up, 2 down.
2 points.
And Andorra cannot answer. Rebound back to the Irish. Well, I thought another 2-point shot, but she found Melia underneath the basket. So easy bucket for Melia, who is one of the taller women in the tournament, standing at 189. Ooh, the bank's open.
Yeah, first point for Andorra.
Andorra, first points on the board. High-paced game so far early on. They drop it off, and a foul on the play as Dwyer couldn't finish the lay. Grain Dwyer with 30 international caps for Ireland. 39-year-old. Another attempt from 2-point range, no good. Rebound Andorra. Dwyer. Almost finishing through contact, but hitting the underside of the backboard. So Andorra has an opportunity to get back into things. Oh, turnaround jumper's no good. Dwyer with the board. Gets to McGuire. McGuire, pick and roll action. A layup, no good, but a foul called on the play. So we'll see Ann O'Connor step to the stripe. Screen and roll action working very well for the Irish here. And O'Connor delivering on the free throw. A 4-2 lead for Ireland after about 2 minutes of play. Oh, behind the back to the corner for 2, but couldn't deliver with the splash. O'Connor and a Wilson zipping around for the Irish. There's a pull-up 2 for Amelia. That's a miss. That rock went out of bounds. Possession back to the team in blue. Actually, a fresh 12 for Ireland. O'Connor. Melia. Dwyer held up. She had a mismatch. And that was a business decision by the Andorrans. We didn't want none of that post up. Down to the body shot, but turnaround's not a make. Rebound to Andorra. And that Wilson went out of bounds. Backdoor cut. A kick out, a wide open 2. Front rimmed. And Dwyer lighting it up again.
Dwyer scores.
So Grain Dwyer. 6-2 Ireland right now. in a high-paced game. Not a lot of scoring, but both teams are getting to it early in the shot clock. Oh, Andorra underneath the basket. So 6-3 Ireland, and we've gotten to our first TV timeout. And again, a high-paced game. Score doesn't really tell the story here. We've seen a lot of misses, but both teams are shooting at Wilson and shooting it early in the shot clock. If you're just joining us on this stream, where have you been? Why are you late? I'm kidding, of course. Welcome. My name is Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain, and I'll be your host for this Europe Cup qualification tournament from Pristina, Kosovo. Skanderberg Square will be the host of amazing 3x3 games for 2 days straight. We'll be with you all day today and in the afternoon tomorrow. If you have not done so, kindly like and subscribe to our YouTube page. And if you want to follow all of the 3x3 action, you can do so on Instagram as well. At FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W are your accounts to follow. And you'll see a lot of today's action, as well as from all the other tournaments that are going on this weekend. And trust me, there's a bunch. Meanwhile, Dwyer scoring underneath the basket in Ireland, a comfortable 4-point lead here. Can Andorra answer? Shot from the deep end is missed. O'Connor. They go looking for Dwyer again. Dwyer underneath. Ooh, a near miss. Crane Dwyer. The catalyst so far of the Irish lead here.
This is the first game in the women category. After this game,
in his first game on the women's side of things in Pool B. And again, 7 teams competing on the women's side, divided over 2 pools, Pool A and Pool B. And a 3-second violation underneath the basket. Other teams competing in women's Pool B are Kosovo and Cyprus. And on the other side in Pool A, it's Azerbaijan and Luxembourg with Malta. And Andorra with their 4th point. Offense has been far and few between for them. The spin cycle for Melia.
Melia scores.
Andorra can't finish underneath the bucket. They got 4 points after 5 minutes of play. So, oh, the bank's open.
12, 10,
Maguire off the glass. It's 10-4.
57 seconds till the end.
Try to get it to Moreno, but it's too late in the shot clock. So Andorra can't get the offense going whatsoever. And are in a tough spot with a 6-point deficit to the Irish. Under 5 minutes to play in this one. O'Connor looking at the shot, doesn't want to take it. It's Dwyer to O'Connor. They kick it out. Midi for Maguire. Grain Dwyer with the board. Scrapping underneath. A foul as a result. So Grain Dwyer will step up to the stripe. A free throw coming up. The fourth foul on the Andorrans. And Dwyer making him pay. Steal as well on the play. Dwyer saving it inbounds. Maguire now to O'Connor. Midi for O'Connor. And that's no make. Can Andorra find some offense to climb back into this thing? Or will Ireland run away with it in the last 4 minutes? This Wilson will go out of bounds. Falling and not making. Ireland again, a 7-point lead. It's Malia. Float game no good. Trying to finish underneath. Gets her own board. Oh, great look at a open O'Connor. It's Moreno trying to answer. Spinning and winning. But not a lot of offense again on the Andorran side. And proven to be a problem. It's Dwyer now from the outside, splashing again. 14-5, Ireland's in control. An answer for Andorra could be good, but they're not having any of that. And then a foul called on Clear, and that's gotten us to our second TV timeout. Ireland running away with this thing. It's 14-5, and Andorra just having trouble scoring to Wilson. Cannot find any consistent source of offense. They need anything, to be honest with you. They need a glass of milk, but take a look. This is the body of work of Ireland so far. It's Grain Dwyer scoring from distance, and then Claire Melia spinning and winning. So Ireland have been finding consistent offense through inside-outside play, and it's just offense has been scarce for Andorra. Dwyer loses to Wilson out of bounds. It's Melia with 2 on the shot clock, pulling up for the midi, no good. Rebound back to Melia. This time she delivers. 15-5, a 10-point lead for the Irish. That Wilson was touched, went out of bounds, so possession will remain with Andorra with 4.9 on the shot clock.
Ireland 2 minutes and 56 seconds till the end.
And there's your 6 point for Andorra. But an answer right away from Maguire from the corner at 17-6. And a little bit of a one-sided affair, this one. Melia now. Melia. Foul called on the play. That's your 6th foul. So next defensive foul in Andorra will put Ireland at the free throw stripe. For those of you that don't know, we're in 3x3, we go by team fouls. Foul number 7 means 2 free throws. Dwyer, miss. And here's O'Connor. Scoop shot is missed. Possession back to Andorra. And a double team on this play. And it was Claudia Guri Moreno who was tied up there in a jump ball situation. Possession will go over to the defensive end of the court. So Ireland back to it. A fresh 12-second shot clock in this 10-minute sprint. We got 2 minutes left. We might not make it the distance depending on if the Irish can score. McGuire looking at Dwyer. Dwyer back to the basket, fading away off the glass. That's a make.
Dwyer scores again, 18-6 for Ireland.
Andorra looking for answers, but
till the end.
not a lot to be found here. A pull-up 2 off the glass is a miss again. So now Ireland got Dwyer underneath the basket to catch, but a 3-second violation on Grain Dwyer, who had position here, but it took her teammates just a little bit too long to get her to Wilson. So back to Andorra. Moreno pulls up from the mid-range. That's a shooter's bounce. But an answer maybe for McGuire. No. McGuire kicking it out. It's Melia for mid-range, and that's money.
7 Melia scores for Ireland.
Melia with the steal. O'Connor finishing up the play.
27.
And the Irish keep on rolling.
To finish the game before the time. 50 seconds till the end.
The score will end things here for the Irish, but they turn it over. 45 seconds on the clock. The Wilson is out of bounds. And a timeout called on the floor.
Timeout.
Ireland could end things and could put themselves in great position here in Pool B with a victory and a high-scoring game against Andorra. And it's been action from all 4 players, really. McGuire hit a 2 from the corner. Dwyer's been very active underneath the some confusion on the court. And it looks like possession is with Andorra. Moreno to Rabasa. And that's a shot clock violation.
35 seconds till the end.
So a play here for the Irish with the win in their hands. They go with Dwyer, McGuire, and Melia. McGuire almost gets her cookies took, but Claudio Brunet Solano stepped on the line. So 8 seconds left on the shot clock for the Irish. It's McGuire. They go finding Melia. Melia with the 2. No good. Rebound is tracked down by 2 players. Let's see who gets rewarded with the possession here. I think it sticks with the Irish. Yes, it does. So 10 seconds on the shot clock, 23 seconds on the game clock. Can they end things here? O'Connor to McGuire. McGuire with a 2-point up, 2-point down, make, and Ireland will take the victory 22-7 in a dominant offensive display by the Irish. And the ladies in white and green are sitting comfortable in women's Pool B. 22-7 Ireland.
Acum parcă Regigia Vărgășorul. Oh, yeah! Time for team presentation. First, we welcome Team Kosovo.
We go to our second Pool B game for the women's here as we welcome our host country to the court. It is Team Kosovo.
Number 6,
And there's Astera Tuina, joined by Agnesa Ramani,
Fotografia përbashkët, team photo.
Alona Muhadri, and Inisa Kameroli. Your team Kosovo, the third seed out here in the tournament. And they're going to be taking on a team that's made it to the Europe Cup before out of a qualifier. That was in 2022. Barely missed out in 23. It's Team Cyprus. Eleni Bilakuta, Marisa Ariela Pangalos, Panagiotta Kiraiko, and Panagiotta Demistokleos. Again, this Team Cyprus made it to the Europe Cup in 22. A different looking squad from this team. These are the ladies that are going to have to represent. Both teams have met up once. That was in a Europe Cup qualifier as well. And that proved to be a victory for Team Cyprus. So Kosovo looking to change things. Cyprus, you're 6th seed out here. Kosovo have never made it to the main round of the Europe Cup. Tried in 21, 22, and 23. And again, we'll try this year in 24. So your second 10-minute sprint in women's Pool B action is underway. And here we go. A foul on the play. That's an offensive foul on the screen. And slash in. No bucket as a result. But it's Pangalos with the quick move. 28-year-old, ranked 5th in Cyprus. Shortest player on the floor in this game. She'll be bringing in that blazing speed. Kosovo. A dump down pass off of that pick and roll. Lovely action. A foul as a result. That's the first foul on Cyprus. And again, pick and roll action for Kosovo, but took a little bit too long. That 12-second shot clock will run up on you quick. So a turnover on the home squad there. Cyprus back to it. Themistokliou. Pangalos dumping it down. No make, but a rebound for Cyprus. Scrapping and fighting underneath. It's Pilakuta coming up with it. Pangalos for two, no good. Kosovo now. Shot from the two-point arc is missed, and some physical activity on the rebound there. A foul called as a result. We're a minute in, and Kosovo is already at 3 fouls. You see the physicality that they bring, but you have to stay disciplined in situations like this. The referee is not having any of that physicality. Cyprus now fouling as well. So we've got 5 fouls in about a minute of play. Take a look. With a little bit of a fight underneath. But, hey, look, Kosovo's on the board, y'all. Don't look away. This game at 3x3 is lightning fast. It's 2-1. You can hear the crowd getting into it. Again, a quick pull-up 2. But now it's Pilakuta stepping to the free throw stripe. First-ranked player in Cyprus on the women's side, a 23-year-old. Gets her own rebound after that free throw and finally bullies her way to a bucket. Camaroli giving up to Wilson. That goes out of bounds. So a tied game, it remains. If you're new to this game at 3x3, y'all, and if you like this, and you must, come on, you're watching this. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, hit that subscribe button on YouTube below the screen. Please do. And follow all of the action on our social accounts at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W on Instagram. And you can see a lot of the action happening today and keep being a part of our community. Be fun. Anyway, Themistokliou. Up and under action, but forgets to drop off the layup. Kosovo, another 2 lined up. Oh, stepping back is Pangalos. And a foul on the play. And again, a very physical game here. Oh, behind the back, crossover, mid-range, pull-up. That's good. Saucy move. Can Cyprus answer? Not on this play. Camaroli with the board. They set up that screen action. And again, Camaroli pulls up for two this time, misses. Pangalos now. They go down to the body shop, and Pilakuta is setting up.
Leads Kosovo against Cyprus. 7 minutes and 23 seconds to end.
So a 3-2 game here early, but Kosovo already had 6 fouls. That's a little bit much. Pilakuta underneath, bumping and bullying. It's 3-3. Camaroli can't answer with a 2, so Cyprus back to it. It's Pangalos now, trying the 2 of her own, splashing.
5-3 for Cyprus.
So 5-3. Cyprus has unlocked a little bit of offense here. Float game. Woo. Ah, let him know. Take that floaty to the pool. It's 5-4 and an offensive foul on the screen. So Cyprus also fouling. Both teams hacking like the dark web.
Timeout.
And a timeout on the floor. It's your first TV timeout here in a tight contest between host country Kosovo and Cyprus. The advantage as far as points, Cyprus. The advantage as far as fouls, well, I'd say Cyprus as well, as Kosovo is at 6 fouls. Now, for those of you that don't know, the 7th foul, we go by team fouls in this game at 3x3. 7th foul means 2 free throws for the team that's being fouled. Now, this is only on defensive fouls, but that's not a great spot to be in. It's Kosovo in possession. They go back to the pick and roll action. A mid-range pull-up is good. It's Ramani, the 22-year-old second-ranked player in Kosovo, and she ties up the game. It's 5-5. Pangalos no good. Kosovo back to it. They want to get a post up. And a push-off will result in foul number 4 for Cyprus. Two's up, and it, wow, that rattled out. It was halfway down. Pangalos wants a 2 of her own. Both teams can't hit any shots from the outside in this stage of the game. Another open 2, another miss, but the rebound back to Kosovo. She is wide open this time. Cannot connect on the shot, and now a foul underneath, and that's on Kosovo. So that is foul number 7. So Themistokleus will step up to the line.
5 minutes and 56 seconds to go.
And that's 2 free throws coming up for Cyprus. We're not even at the halfway mark yet, so Kosovo might want to tune down the physicality a little bit. Although Cyprus can't make him pay. Themistokleus gets the second one to go. Possession back to the Kosovo ladies. Almost a step back. Camaroli. Now they go looking down low, but it took a little bit too long. A 3-second call. As Muhadri had position, but they couldn't get it to her. Camaroli kicks it out. Another open 2-point shot, and this time it's good. It's 7-6 Kosovo. Cyprus trying to answer. That's blocked. Oh, she missed the crib. Another look from the outside. No good this time. A lot of open shots in this game. Ronnie can't make him pay though. Camaroli with the board. She's open now, looking to join the 2-point party. Pilakuta spinning and winning. That's Cyprus's advantage. Pilakuta is a load to handle down in the paint. Gets a steal now, but Wilson goes out of bounds. It's a little too much on the pass there.
Kosovo, Kosovo, Kosovo.
So again, the home squad scrapping and fighting to stay in the game, but they are at a disadvantage when it comes to fouls. They already hit the bonus.
7-7 tie game, Kosovo against Cyprus. This is the second game in the women's category.
So Kamaroli on the move. And another 3-second violation. Actually, yeah, that is a 3-second violation. I thought it might have been a foul, but it's not. So it's Pilakuta. And it's Pangalos
8-7 for Cyprus.
with the hanging shot. Tuhina, Kamaroli on the move. Nobody no good. Rebound back to Cyprus, who have a 1-point lead. Down below in the paint, taking the contact and finishing through it is Themistokliou. And spinning and winning is Tuhina. Now a steal. Tuhina gets it to Kamaroli. Kamaroli. Ball zipping around for Kosovo. Kamaroli with the open look. No good on the shot. Rebound back to Kosovo. But a turnover on the pass. And Pangalos turns it over for Cyprus. So a bit of a messy game here. As you take a look at some of the action so far in this one. Kosovo trying to make the crowd proud here at Skanderbeu Square. And here we go again. 3:30 left on the clock. Who's going to come away with this first win, or with their first win in Pool B? Will it be Kosovo, or will Cyprus come away with this one? An out of bounds call. And it's Pilakuta underneath. And that's a wrap up, which means defense will be rewarded possession. Who will be defense in this possession, though? It is Kosovo coming away with the Wilson. Referees now trying to make sure a clean check is had. Pilakuta to Pangalos. And now foul called underneath on the rebound. So it's Eleni Pilakuta on the strike, shooting 2. Missing though. That was the 8th foul on Kosovo. So again, we're shooting free throws on every defensive foul. Again, Pilakuta make him pay. 2 misses from the stripe for the 23-year-old. So Kosovo, an opportunity to get back in the game, but a travel on the outside. Ramani, a little bit too much on that one.
2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Cyprus 9, Kosovo 8.
Who will come away with a victory? Can the home team climb back into things? Behind a back and a make for Tuhina. Had her lost like no Google Maps. Pilakuta with the answer, though, right away. Every time Cyprus needs a bucket, they go down to her. And a turnover on Kosovo right on the next play. 12-10 Cyprus every time Kosovo gets a bucket. Cyprus climbs back into things right away. Pilakuta, she's been delivering like DoorDash on this game. Pangalos looking for Pilakuta again. It's a turnover though. Camaroli attacking Pilakuta. Oh, she got her lost, but she missed the layup. Open shot. Ramani. Kosovo ain't going anywhere. She's trying to get the crowd hyped. It's 13-12. Kosovo's right there. Oh, offensive foul. It will not result in free throws, but it will result in a turnover. Tuhina to Romani. Romani throwing up a prayer. And that is going to be a shot clock violation.
12, Cyprus lead, 51 seconds.
Another offensive foul called. A push off on the play. So 8th foul on Cyprus. Kosovo back to it. 12-13. A 1-point deficit for the home playing team. Screen and roll action. A shot from behind the screen is up and down. Rebound is missed. Pangalos comes away with it. And they go back down to Pilakuta. And again, she delivers. She's been beasting underneath the boards. And a 14-12 game. A double foul called on the play. Those will cancel each other out, so nothing as a result, just a check ball situation. But my goodness, Eleni Pilakuta, standing 192 to 23-year-old, your number one player in Cyprus, showing why she's the number one player in Cyprus. They go to her every time down the floor, and she's been scoring. Pangalos trying to add to it with the floaty. Take that to the kiddie pool, 15-12. Kosovo, oh, a 2-point shot is what they needed. 7 seconds on the clock, though. And they can't foul. They are at 9 fouls, so next foul will put Cyprus on the stripe for 2 free throws, but they'll get possession back. They need a steal. Kosovo, they foul, but that's not going to matter. That's foul number 10. That's the double bonus. For those of you that don't know now, 2 free throws will be the result for Cyprus, but they will get possession back after this. It's foul number 10. So Kosovo is in a really bad spot because of their fouling earlier. Normally, this would be a smart play. Stop the clock, put them on the line, but they stop the clock, put them on the line, but they give them possession back. Pangalos can't make them pay, though. But with 4 seconds on the clock, a little over 4 seconds, it looks like it might be over. It's a 2-point lead for Cyprus. Kosovo, all they need now, or all they can do now, is try to get a steal and throw up a 2. Camaroli looking for the steal, can't get it. Pangalos, she gets it to Pilakuta. Pilakuta hits a midi to finish things up. Cyprus squeak by here against Kosovo, who
We welcome first team Luxembourg with number 7.
Let's get back to the men's side here as we start Pool A action with Luxembourg and Andorra. Luxembourg got very close to the Europe Cup last year. And the easier fellas representing the dukedom. It's Christophe Laures, Denilson Ramos Fonseca, Isaac Semedo Linder, and Victor Paul Henry Stein.
Now let's welcome Team Andorra.
And they're going to face a team that they faced before. They played against them in the Europe Cup Qualifier and won. And this is your team, Andorra.
Number 2, Bruno Bartolomeo Frases.
And there's a legend in the game. He's been around the game of 3x3 for a long time. Oriol Fernandez, joined by Daniel Mofreta, Sergi Marin, and Bruno Bartolomeo Frases. And the easier men representing Andorra. Again, the only game played between these two teams was a Luxembourg win. Andorra also got very close to the Europe Cup last year. Barely missed out in the qualifications and are looking to get back to the stage where they've represented in the past. The main stage of tournaments. They played in the earlier World Cups in 3x3 and the Europe Cup or European Championship as it was called back then, but way back in 2014. But they haven't been back to the highest level of 3x3 in a while, as their last appearance on a main event was in 2017 at the World Cup. This is so long ago, I was still a player. Look, my name's Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain, and we're 10-minute sprinting all day from Skanderbeu Square here in Pristina, Kosovo. And it's Andorra and Luxembourg getting things started in Pool A action for the men's. So it's Luxembourg in action. And a foul called on the play. High post action again for Luxembourg. This time they slashed it a bucket. No make yet though.
Still no points. Luxembourg Andorra 0-0.
A fake and a drive, easy lay for Andorra.
For Andorra scores Spain.
So the Andorrans on the board first. Easy layup, Luxembourg at it as well. It was Linder with that crafty lay. Oh, that was smacked. But Andorra come away with the Wilson. A shot from the top, up, and not in. Now fade away is also missed. Both teams trying to get settled. Andorra, your 5th seed, and Luxembourg, your 4th seed. Both teams, again, making it very close to the Europe Cup last year. Barely missing out.
Lead to Luxembourg 2-1.
And there goes Bruno Bartolomé Frases again. A kick out, Linder. Mid-range pull-up. Pulls up to the scoring party, 3-2. A double dribble as that Wilson was lost a little bit. All good. As Daniel Mofreta, the 35-year-old, turns it over. Luxembourg in a 3-2 lead here after 2 minutes. And it's Stein hitting net, but nothing else. So no score as a result.
7 minutes, 52 seconds to go. 3-2 leads Luxembourg.
And it's Fernandez trying to find a cutting Mofreda. But plenty of turnovers here early on in the game, so a reset for Luxembourg. Underneath the basket, a foul on the floor. Third foul on Andorra. Looked like it was on the floor, but we see some free throws coming up here. Oh, there you go. See? I was right. That happens. I saw the referee pointing to the floor. Anyway, both teams back at it. Stein, another attempt from two. No good. Rebound in the hands of Laures. And bully ball leads to a fourth bucket for the Luxembourgians. Is that how you call it? I hope so. The guys from Luxembourg. Anyways, run out. Stein now with the lay. Oh, wow, crafty play, but no make. Oh. Blew the crib. Oh, there you go.
Semedo on fire.
Isaac Semedo showing out.
Timeout.
Semedo with the baseline move, smashing like two potatoes. And there's Stein on the move as well. Luxembourg sitting pretty early in the game, playing a physical brand at 3x3 here. But it's been a lot of Isaac Semedo, the 19-year-old, coming through with the smash even. 6-2 lead for Luxembourg. And they're going to look to add to it. Midi pull-up for Fernandez, no good. Rebound. Scrapping underneath is Andorra, but they can't get a bucket. There's Semedo again. He gets it back outside the two-point arc, making his move. It's 2 points up. Gets his own board, stepping in, hanging in, not hitting. Took a lot of contact on that one. Didn't get the layup, but has an opportunity to add to his totals from the strike. Back to the Luxembourg fellas. Oh, a crossover. Taking contact. Getting it back to Semedo. A two-point shot's no good. Rebound Andorra, but a steal right away. Who's that out on? Stein.
6 minutes and 11
They went
seconds
looking
remaining.
for Denilson Ramos Fonseca, but nothing there just yet. Stein with the check. A fresh 12 for Luxembourg. Midi pull-up. No good. Fonseca can't make. Andorra needs some offense. Who's going to deliver? Laures. Fonseca faking on his way to the rack. Euro stepping it and a make.
Good score.
Out.
7-2 Luxembourg lead.
Freta lost that one out of bounds. So a 7-2 lead for Luxembourg, and Andorra really cannot find any easy offense right now. Stein on the move, shot clock's running low, ball's turned over, but they get it back. Laures launches a 2, no good, no rim hit either. So a shot clock violation. Fernandez. Pretty play for Andorra. A rub screen on the high post. Foul underneath as a result on Luxembourg. So we'll see Bruno Bartolome Frases step up to the strike. 24-year-old's got 7 international caps playing for Team Andorra. Won 3 of the 7 games. And gets his free throw to go down. Laures. Laures has to pull up, but he drops off a 2. This was not the play he envisioned, but it was the play that they needed. 9-3. Laures, again, turns it over. But a turnover on the other end as well. Fonseca trying to make his move back to Laures. Laures, midi pull-up, fading on the shot, no good. That's out of bounds. We're under 5 minutes. Luxembourg leading 9-3. Take a look. Laures didn't know what he had to do. Couldn't find another player on his squad, so pulls up for 2. Why not? Marin to Fernandez. Fernandez to Mofreta. Mofreta on the move. Hanging, not hitting, but a foul. So the 4th foul in Luxembourg, and free throws coming up for Daniel Mofreta, the 2nd-ranked player in the nation of Andorra, the 35-year-old. Stepping to the stripe, trying to get his team any type of offense. And they're going to need it if they want to qualify to the Europe Cup. And Mofreta can't hit the free throw. Rebound is lost out of bounds. So the Andorrans back at it. Fresh 12-second shot clock. Fernandez. Frases, they need a 2 and they get the 2. 9-5. Offense on the Andorran end. Can they play some defense as well? That Wilson's lost out of bounds.
Timeout.
And I think it remains Luxembourg possession from the looks of it, but a timeout on, actually a TV timeout as we are under 4 minutes. We'll have 2 of those every game. Look, while we're at it, we got a break. Hit the subscribe button below. That would be lovely. Follow all of our action on our YouTube channel, of course, but also on our Instagram channels at FIBA 3x3, at FIBA 3x3W. And a fadeaway for Stein at the end of the shot clock will run out of bounds. Frases pulls up for two. He hit one earlier but can't get it to go. Fernandez with the board. Marin back to Frases. Now it's a mid-range pull-up. Stein looking to attack Fernandez. Stein. A hook shot in the lane is no good. Bodies are on the floor. Wilson is out of bounds. Lotus. Attacking into paint, lefty hook. Takes all of the rim to get down, but it does. So double figures now for Luxembourg. And fifth foul on them as well. As Fonseca could not handle the physicality of Oriol Fernandez. Fernandez now, high post action. They go looking down in the paint. There is Bruno Bartolome Frases with the delivery, 10-6. Oh, foul on a two-point shot. That is not a smart foul. As it will put Isaac Semedo on the strike. Semedo connects on both, 12-6. Andorra, they need offense. It's been 7 minutes. They got 6 points. It's not enough. This guy could help, though. It's Frases again. And a turnover on Luxembourg might give some life to Team Andorra.
12-7 for Luxembourg, 2 minutes and 35 seconds till the end.
Fernandez looking for.
After this game, it's a game against
Frases again, he misses the two.
Men's category.
So again, men's pool A action kicked off here with these two teams, Luxembourg and Andorra. The other teams in men's pool A, Malta and Ireland, your number one seed in this tournament. So a win here would be helpful for both teams, obviously, and maybe even critical. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in this 10-minute sprint. Sprint number 5 on the day. We got one more after this, and then we have a extended break. Fernandez, Semedo to Stein. Stein asking for a screen. Laures coming to set it. Stein denying the screen, but he didn't check on the shot clock. So a turnover. But look, this is our fifth 10-minute sprint. We got number 6 coming up, then a break, and then we are here all afternoon. And actually into the night as we look to end things here at Skanderborg Square around, say, 10:30-ish local time. So y'all stick with me now. You're going to be tired of my voice at the end of this day, but it's all good. Semedo, he's been a revelation this game. Kicks it out. Laures, a shot clock pressure too. Rebound back to Luxembourg. Semedo, the 19-year-old that chews up. He's down, but the shot's not. Andorra, though, having trouble putting the Wilson in the basket. There's not a lot of offense there. Laures scrapping for it with Marin. Sergi Marin, the 43-year-old. One of the older players in the tournament, still representing his country out here in Pristina. Stein to Laures. That's beautiful pick and roll action. An answer maybe for Andorra, but that shot's no good. Fernandez with the board, puts it up and in. We're under a minute. 5-point difference in the game. It's 13-8. A steal now. And it's Fernandez again. Fernandez on his way to the rack, slow step in and making. Easy layup, 13-9. Semedo to Stein. Luxembourg still sitting easy, but they need a bucket here, would really seal things. Semedo, no, a rebound, Andorra. Need a bucket this time around. They need it fast. Fake, and not to make. He missed the layup. I think that's it. That might be the nail in the coffin for Andorra in this game. An easy layup's missed. Now Semedo is on his way to the rack. The float game is no good, though. Laures picks it up, and that will end things. As Luxembourg pick up a victory here over Andorra. Last shot of the game. Stein front rims it, but Luxembourg come away with a victory.
Flip it and tumble it, flip it and tumble it, flip it and tumble it, flip, flip, flip. I just flip the switch. I don't know nobody else is doing this.
We ain't going nowhere yet. This is your last 10-minute sprint before the break that we have. Before we get into the second session of the day, we got two more teams that we have to take a look at in Pool A. It's Ireland and Malta meeting up for the first time on the international stage. Ireland got really close to the Europe Cup the last few years. They're one of the squads to take a look at here as they're your number one seed. A dangerous squad, but couldn't get it done last year and the year before as they just came up short in the finals, losing to Cyprus and Azerbaijan. So they are going to look to try to not repeat that. Although both teams, Cyprus and Azerbaijan, are here. And they're going to look to qualify to the main event. Sun's taking a bit of a break as well out here in Pristina, Kosovo, where again I'll be your host for the next 2 days. My name is Boz Rosendahl, aka The Mountain. I was a player in 3x3 for a long time. Now I've turned my attention to speaking on the game. I'm a commentator, y'all. Anyway, if you are new to the game of 3x3 or new to the stream and you have not subscribed to all of our lovely action, please let me remind you to do that right now. The subscribe button is very close. It's underneath your screen in YouTube. And if you hit that, you'll be updated on all of the 3x3 action. Now, if you really want to get more inside, more info, then you go to Instagram and you type in @FIBA 3x3. Follow that. And then @FIBA 3x3W. So you can get a look at the women's side of things as well and be a part of our community and our family. Thank you.
Okay, now we're ready for the game Ireland against Malta. First, we welcome Team Ireland with number 14.
So it's the Irish coming out first. Again, they are your number 1 seed.
Spencer Tracy.
And they come out
James Ruben Beckham.
with the number 6 here, James Ruben Beckham, who is going to pick up his first international cap here, the 24-year-old. He's joined by Joan Paul Carroll, Jordan Connors, and Matt Treacy.
Now we welcome Team Malta with number 20.
They play
Farrugia.
Malta, who
Number 0,
have a bit of a losing streak going. They've lost their last 6 games on the international play. They're your 8 seed.
Number 8, Matthew
Ian
Say.
Felice Pache, Louis Farrugia, Matthew Scarry, and Neil Sassar. A young squad, the oldest player being 23 years of age. That's Ian Felice Pache. And Pache also the only one with some international experience for the squad. 3 caps for him. So Malta looking to get anything going here, as they haven't won in a while. So one more 10-minute sprint until we take a short break. Gives me an opportunity to catch my breath and then go into the afternoon, where we go nonstop from 2 p.m. local time right until about 10:30 local time at night. Ooh, pretty play by the Irish, but a miscommunication. So the Wilsons with Malta. Deep 2s down right away.
Scary scores.
Scary. Underneath the basket, it's Connors. Expect the Irish to bring a lot of physicality to the game. Malta is the virtual unknown to me. You'll see what they can bring. We know they can shoot. Well, sometimes. We know they can shoot sometimes. There's Connors. Connors going to the rack, spinning. Oh, pretty pass, but no make, and that ends up being a miss again. Sassar. Farrugia, a foul on the play. So, first foul on the Irish. Another 2-point shot down for Scary. So Malta brought the scope. Oh, bump, not a bucket. But Scary is a scary man, as he's got the scope unlocked. 2-2s down for him already, the 21-year-old. And the answer's right there for Tracy. There's Scary again. Lost to Wilson. That's off of somebody's foot. So I think possessions with the Irish. They go with a high post set here. Screen action. And somehow that Wilson ends up underneath the basket. But a miss underneath. A wide open look for Carroll. The 29-year-old can't get the bucket to go down, though. So Malta still with a 4-2 lead after about 2 minutes of play. A straight up look at it for Scary. He misses that one. Connor.
4-3 leads Malta against Ireland.
Here's Scary again on the move, fading on the hook shot. Scary no make. Ireland back to it. And a splash from Carroll. Ireland's up 1 point. Looks like they've shaken off the jitters. Oh, tough spot to be in, so not a make. And another attempt from long range. Ireland getting their own board. Foul on the play. Back to it. Another attempt from long range is a miss. And that ball goes out of Malta with the fresh 12. Scary on the move again. Farrugia out to Pache. Pache with the 2. And a 6-5 game here as Malta hit 3 2s already. That's their only points. Foul called underneath.
8-6, another 2-point for Malta. Eight six, Malta leads against Ireland. 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go. Seven 10, Malta leads against Ireland.
My bad. stanna bara. Anzi. Allora, vi imbarra lui lì. Bello, no? Two shots. Rebound again. Allora, Giannis barra. Allora, sorry. Allora, in barra, blood dribble.
Tie game 10-10.
Caccia lui. Ozani.
Another 2 point for Malta. 12-10. 12-11. Tied game 12-12.
Going. Draw the foul.
13-12. Another 2 point. 15-12 leads Malta for Luce. Bravo. Timeout. 15-12 for Malta. 1 minute. 16-14 for Malta. 17-14. 1 minute to go.
Hey, box out! لا 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 box out هي فوق وين تطلعش لبرا
17-15.
بالموت تسوي الهي شوت ريباوند طيب Louis, all right, you're good.
– 17-16, 38 seconds to go. Malta leads by 1.
Stay solid. 5 on it. Stay solid. Stay solid. Yes, go, good shot. Yeah, JB.
Tie game, 17-17, 20 seconds to go.
Show hand, John.
9.8 seconds to go. Game tie 17-17. Ireland, Malta. For the win, Ireland scores and wins 18-17.